Mrs. Reed.
We are going to be mixing up our modeling clay to make all the colors of the rainbow. Just like when we made our color wheels, you will need the 3 primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, to make all the other colors of the rainbow. In your bag, you should have 4 colors actually, but we're only going to be using the red, yellow, and blue to mix up all the other colors of the rainbow, so you can set the green one aside. I'm using this paper to help me with color mixing to make sure that I mix together the right colors to get the colors I want. I'm going to start with red. I'm going to break it into 3 pieces, and you'll notice there are 3 red circles on my paper, except 1 is big and 2 are small. So you want to save your biggest ball or lump of red clay by itself. We won't mix that one up with anything. The other 2 are going to be mixed to make orange and violet, which is just a fancy word for purple. Now notice I do have some blue stuck to one of my pieces, so I'm going to put that over with the violet, which will be mixed with blue later anyway. Next primary color is yellow. I'm going to break it in half, and then I'm going to break one of the pieces in half again to get my 2 smaller lumps of yellow. And I'll put that where the green goes and where the orange will go. Now it's blue's turn. I'm going to break it in half and then break one of those pieces in half again to become violet and green, and then the big piece will stay blue. Now I'm not going to mix anything up with the red. I want it to stay red, but I am going to roll it in my hands to smooth it into a nice sphere shape. For orange, double check to make sure that you have yellow and red, and then you're going to start mixing them together. I like to smush and tear, and I repeat that process, and it's definitely a workout for your hands. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but you should start to see orange. For green, you'll do the same thing. Double check that you have yellow and blue and start smushing it together until you see green. And then you'll do the same thing for violet or purple. Check to make sure you have red and blue, the Spider-Man colors, and start smushing and tearing and smushing and tearing and mixing until you see purple. Hooray, you did it! Now you have all the colors of the rainbow. The extra green clay is for you to play around with. I decided to make a grayish brown color by mixing together complementary colors or colors that are across each other on the color wheel. So I took a little bit of red and a little bit of my leftover green, and I started smushing it together to make a grayish brown. You could do that too, or you could experiment and see what other colors you can create beyond the colors of the rainbow. Have fun and mix it up.